Hi Math 1. This video is going to make sure that you understand all the good characteristics of a graph. Okay, so one of the things we have to make sure we have are labels, labels, labels. Okay, on the x-axis as well as the y-axis. Okay, and when you're looking at your chart, okay, the x-axis is on the left, the first column, and the y-axis goes there. Some of you do a great job of highlighting these with colors and then matching them up. The second thing that you have to make sure that you have, okay, are nice, evenly spaced out scaling. So nice, spaced out evenly. Okay, numbers on the x and y axis. I'll call this scaling. So if you go by 2, 4, 6, you have to keep doing that. Okay, and then the last thing is we do not connect the points. We do not connect them. Okay, these are just the points representing the data. So let's take a look at this right here. Your x-axis, which I'll highlight in green, is figure number, okay? And that's going to go along the x-axis down here. We'll color code this for you, and this is going to be called figure number. Figure number, okay? And I need to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have to take your pencil, and you have to make sure that you put a tick mark. This is 0. Put a tick mark on the box, not in the middle. We don't put 1 here. We put it right under that line. There's the line for 1. There's the line for 2. There's the line for 3. Okay, do you get what I'm doing here? You put tick marks on the lines, not in the middle of the space. Okay, the second thing we're going to do is we're going to take the y-axis, which is number of dots, and that's going to go along the y-axis. Okay, so you have to have words and you have to have numbers. So the words here are number of dots. Number of dots. Okay, now how do you graph this? I have to make sure that my graph can reach all the way up to 120. We don't start here with 120. We start with 0 and we go up. Our numbers get bigger. I don't think I'm going to do 1, 2, 3. Okay, you put tick marks on the lines again. We don't write it in the middle of a box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's not going to fit. Okay, I need to go something bigger to get all the way up to 120. What if I go by tens? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110. That's going to work out perfectly if I go by tens. So if this first box is worth 10, the next box has to be worth 10. That would make it 20. You have to make every box even Steven. We cannot do 1, 3, 5. If you do 1, then you have to do another 1, which is 2. Okay, every box is the same. Please put tick marks and then put the numbers right next to the line, not in the middle of the box. Okay, so this is how you number up the y-axis. So what do these things here represent? This data right here, these are the points. These are the points, both of them put together. Okay, so I need to go to 1, and I have to put a point all the way up here at 120. I have to go to 2 and put a point at 60. 3 gets a point at 30. Okay, so these numbers don't tell you how to label. These numbers are the points. You have to figure out the scale on your own. 4 gets 15, which is right in the middle between 10 and 20. It's okay to have the point in the middle of a box. And where am I going to put 7.5? It's not as high as 10, so we'll put it right there. These points are not forming a line, they're forming a curve, which means this sequence is geometric. Okay, the things you have to have are labels, numbers, and points. I hope this helps you draw a good graph.